this example, we are going to try to find the area bounded by these two equations. And here's our visual to it, and here's our equations. And if you kind of notice, it's kind of a sideways graph, means everything's kind of in terms of y. So if it's in terms of y, you have to kind of shift your thinking. So in terms of y means that we need to go kind of from this spot to this spot versus x's from here to here. So we're going to figure out where that y value is. We got to figure out what that y value is. And then we're going to be doing we got to figure out your equation further to the right minus the equation further to the left. So if it was visual, or if it was with respect to x, then you'd be taking the top equation minus the bottom equation. But when it's y's, you're taking the equation on the right minus the equation on the left. Okay, that's the big difference. So first thing is, I don't know where they go. I do know that we're going to go, the equation on the right is our linear. So we're looking at a 2y minus the equation on the left, which is our parabola. So y squared minus 3. And we're going to be doing the derivative with respect to y. We just don't know from where to where. So that is us taking these two equations and setting them equal to each other. So the y squared minus 3 needs to be set equal to the 2y. We'll subtract the 2y over. So y squared minus 2y minus 3 equals 0. We'll factor. And when you think so, multiply to 3, add to 1, negative, positive, y equals 3, y equals negative 1. So that's a negative 1. That's a 3. So a negative 1 to 3. So once we get that all set up, I don't care what letter we want to use on this. We're just going to do the normal math associated with it. So let me get it all ready to go. So we're still going to go from negative 1 to 3. This is going to be a 2y minus y squared plus 3 dy. And then we'll do our antiderivative. So we will add a power, divide by that power, minus y to the third divided by 3 plus 3y from negative 1 to 3. All right, so really, that's going to go away when we look at a y squared with those. All right, let's plug in a 3. So we'll take 3 squared, which is going to be a 9, minus 3 cubed divided by 3 is 27 divided by 3 is a minus 9. And then plus 3 times 3 is plus 9. Minus, plug the negative 1 in. Negative 1 squared is 1. Negative 1 cubed is negative 1, and you're subtracting it, so plus 1/3, and then minus 3. All right, so 9 minus 9 plus 9 is 9. Minus, and this is going to be a 1 minus 3 is negative 2 plus 1/3. So that's going to be a 9 minus. So if you take a negative 2 plus 1/3, that would be a negative 1 2/3 that we are subtracting. So we're going to be adding 1 2/3, which makes 10 2/3. And that would be the area between those two curves.